This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Well, I started thinking when I started hearing about May 5th, okay? There's been some rumors going around that on May 5th, our good friends over at GW are going to be announcing a whole bunch of box sets that are going to be coming out over the next part of the year. And it made me think, what could possibly be next for Games Workshop? They've had a very tough start. Now listen, I think in some ways we have to cut them some slack. You know, I love that company. I've been supporting that company for the longest time, and I probably will for quite some time to come. You know, all they have to do is say the right thing, and boom, I'm there. And you know, they announce another Space Hulk, or they announce Gorka Mork, or Mordheim, or anything like that. I know I'm going to get it, and I think a lot of you feel the same way. I think the real problem here is, where do they go from here? All right, you know, they've had. I think, like I said, we have to give them a little bit of a pass with everything that has happened with what's going on in the world. And then on top of it, the Brexit thing, which is a nightmare for them. You have to feel for them in some way. Of course, massive companies, stockholders, how could you feel anything for them? Well, you know, I don't think that they're trying to do intentionally sabotage themselves, okay? But I do feel that we have to give them a little leeway. So I'm really curious, what's next, okay? Do they have a plan going into the second part of this year that maybe blows us away? Remember, this company has been around for a very, very long time. And a lot of you guys that watch this are like me, old timers that remember the late 80s and the early 90s when, I mean, we were just blown away by things. Blown away. I mean, there wasn't a better company in the world at the time. They've had their ups and downs and a lot of things along the way, but it still tells an unbelievable story. Their products and their lineage and everything like that. Am I happy that the old world's gone? No, I wish it just come back, because it had so much. It was so great historically. And Age of Sigmar is okay, but it doesn't make me want to play fantasy that much, honest to God, even though Warcry is fantastic. So, I mean, go figure. It's a head scratcher in a lot of ways. And this May 5th thing that I keep hearing about, and I don't know a thing about it, okay? All I know is that on May 5th, they're supposed to announce a couple of very big box sets. And I'm hoping, okay, well, they had a bad start to the year. Maybe they can make it up. Maybe this is where they make their comeback like they always do, because we know it's been up and down, up and down. So I would love to hear your thoughts, what you think might happen on May 5th. Okay, or does it even happen? It's amazing that on May 5th, they're finally going to open their mouth about something. Of course, it's something new. Their biggest problem is their customer relations. Okay, all they have to do is just say something. Okay. And I really believe that if they had the right people, that they just put out a statement or say something online. It's not that hard. You'll find that people are very forgiving and people are very kind. Of course, you're always going to have a stick in the mud somewhere. But you're always going to have forgiveness for somebody that just comes out and honestly say, wow, we didn't expect this. We're really sorry about this. Give us a chance. We'll figure it out. And hopefully next time we'll do it better. What's wrong with that? It actually shows that you care about the people that are buying your stuff. Okay? And I think if you just had the right customer relationship, a lot of this stuff wouldn't happen. Just my thoughts. But I'm really curious about May 5th. And what's next for Games Workshop? Or do we keep on heading down the same very dark path where things aren't going that well? This has been a very, very rough beginning to the year for Games Workshop. And can they come out of it? Can they make the comeback like they do every single time? And they do. They make it every single time. Something comes and boy, we're all hooked back in again. Some of you don't. Sometimes they lose people. But I'm telling you, I'm very curious about May 5th. I would love to see that. If anybody has any hints or any idea what's going on, I would love to know. Maybe somebody knows something that I don't. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you think is going to happen the second half. Here we are. We're just about in May. Okay? And, halfway through a year almost. What could be next? What's coming next? What can we get excited about next? Or is it just more bitter disappointment? I hope not. I hope not. Because the gaming world and the miniatures always do better when Games Workshop is doing better. And it's always good for the gaming world. Like I did in a video a couple of days ago, there are plenty of great companies out there. But it's always good when Games Workshop is running at full capacity and putting out some great stuff. So let me know what you think and what you feel. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.